Everything can change, but the system of nature cannot be changed even by the greatest scientist. The sun will rise from the east and set in the west. We see many examples of this every day, that natural disasters occur and the biggest country becomes helpless in front of them despite all its progress. America, China, Russia and other countries also become helpless when hurricanes, floods and earthquakes occur. An example of this is the Hurricane Sandy, which destroyed a superpower like the United States. Then what about me and you who interfere in the affairs of the system of nature? But still we see that many people obey the orders of Allah. They go back and forth and finally meet their logical conclusion. Both Akhtar and Ahmed were real brothers. Their father educated them all their lives by earning halal sustenance and brought them up. When they retired, both of them took jobs in the customs on merit. Father advised them both to earn halal livelihood. Akhtar followed his father's advice and lived on halal livelihood, but there are very few people who are able to earn halal livelihood. Let's follow the footsteps. Society also plays a big role in it. Ahmed was earning halal income for some time, but his begum used to taunt every day that you hold such a big position, how long will we continue to live in a rented house? So, Ahmad started mixing rizq haram with earnings. In our country, the higher officers also like people who earn themselves and give financial benefits to the higher officers. People like Akhtar are called crazy and stupid. Akhtar spent 25 years of working under very difficult conditions. There were exchanges from place to place. He was given worldly punishments to earn a halal livelihood, and then a friend suggested that if you cannot be a part of this society, separate yourself. If you can't change the whole society, take retirement and start a small business. This advice seemed reasonable and Akhtar took retirement on his own. Some people called him a fool for leaving the customs job. They give a bribe of millions, but nature rewarded Akhtar with patience and perseverance. He started his own small business. Thanks to his morals and reasonable rates, the business developed very quickly. He reached liberty from Accra, but in the liberty market, where goods is sold at double profit, Akhtar did not change his principle. Every day used to return quietly with free rations and continued this practice, even after coming to liberty. Akhtar gave his daughter higher education and married her into a middle-class family. Today she is living a peaceful and happy life. Despite owning a large business in such a big market, Akhtar preferred to live a simple life in a rented house in Accra. Friends suggested that he build his own house, but his position remained that what is the need to build a permanent house in this temporary life? Death is always behind. When I have to live in a clay house, that is a grave, until the end of the day, then what will I do by building a house for a temporary life? If the amount of money I spend on building a house is used by God's creatures, then the punishment of the grave will be reduced for a sinner like me. On the other hand, Akhtar's brother Ahmed kept the looting market hot day and night. He bought a magnificent bungalow in defense. He had several cars. It was his habit to go to clubs at night to have relations with big officers. Ahmad's son Raza also. He was enjoying his father's earnings. When the haram earnings started coming, the children also do the work in the same way. Ahmed's son could not even get an education. Seeing these actions of the son, the parents used to stop him. They used to encourage him. The father used to say proudly, "This is the coffee of rich people. If God has given wealth, then he will also spend it." Time passed and Ahmed became the owner of millions. Despite this, he did not give charity. Then God's rope, which is certainly loose, but when it comes to hold, it is tight. It gets tight. It is the same with Ahmad. Once he was surrounded by diseases, it was difficult to get rid of him. Due to chicken food, he got stomach ulcer, then sugar blood pressure diseases also surrounded him. The doctors strictly restricted the food. This is the justice of nature, that he was forced to eat simple food while having money. Nature had taken an amazing revenge on Ahmad. The son that Ahmed was so proud of became his life. He lost his bungalow-style home to a friend while gambling on a Pakistan-India cricket match. Ahmed, to hide his black capital, the house was named after the sun. Raz's friend came with some thugs to take possession. At that time, he left after being explained by some people, but as he left, he was threatened with serious consequences, probably on Eid al-Adha. This friend of his went out in the car to get a new bottle of alcohol when someone fired and killed him. Ahmed's son Raza was suspected. Today he is fighting for life and death in the prison walls. Ahmed's wife died from this shock. While Ahmed has had a stroke, he is living the days of his life abandoned in his house. These are the charms of earning halal sustenance and haram sustenance. May Allah Almighty help us to earn halal sustenance. May you be blessed. Ameen.